Hi there, it's Adam Cockburn here at Wellington. Thanks for checking in again. We are looking today at the market review for Wellington region for the month of September 2019 compared to 2018. And in summary, folks, supply remains unusually tight for this time of the year. There doesn't seem to be much of a spring rush, or it's coming late. And prices have remained reasonably stable for the last 6 months or so, but if supply remains tight, will those prices kick up again? It's only time will tell, of course. If we start by looking at the new listings, and this is the one interesting point, or the main headline, I guess, this month, in September 2019, 567 new listings in the Wellington region, compared to 688 the same month 2018. That's a massive drop of 18%, and essentially what this is reflecting is that by September, normally there is a big spring rush coming, and in September this year it really didn't come, or it was extremely subdued. And if you see the 6-month moving average there, the red line, it's actually dropped down below 600 for the first time in 5 years ever. So really low on the new listings front. And my sense is that if that continues, it will certainly continue to keep pressure upwards on prices. So whilst we've remained flat or flattish for the last 6 months, maybe we'll see some more pressure upwards for prices. Only time will tell, of course. Median sale price, as I've already indicated, it's ticking up, continuing to tick up over the last 12 months, up 6% in September 2019 compared to 2018. But over the last 7 months or so, it's been reasonably flattish in the early 600s. So will we see upwards pressure on that if supply remains tight? Let's see in the coming months. How long is it taking to sell? Generally, we're seeing a gentle increase, although in September 2019, back down to 30 days. So that's the lowest we've seen it for 8 or 9 months or so. So again, this is reflecting that, low supply, and if this continues, again, upwards pressure on prices might be coming. Number of sales is remaining reasonably stable. So as you can see, we've got a combination here of low new sales volume, decreasing potentially, or low days to sell again, and yet the same number of sales taking place. So all this suggests perhaps if this continues and in this along these lines, we might see increased pressure on prices again. 8 weeks worth of inventory in September 2019, exactly the same as 2018. So over the last couple of years, we've seen extremely gradual increasing trend over there in terms of number of weeks of inventory, but 8 weeks, folks, is still very, very undersupplied compared to a long-term average of about 17 weeks in the Wellington region. And the number of Trade Me listings, we are down for the month, but it's too early to see if this is a long-term trend. Although again, if we continue to see low new listings come to the market in the next couple of months, again, the overall volume of Trade Me listings would have to go down again, potentially putting pressure on prices upwards. So interesting times. I can't help but think the very, very low interest rates are keeping the market reasonably buoyant and well stimulated. So still a seller's market, folks. In summary, we got low new listings volume. That's basically really, really slow or late spring rush to the market this year. Price rises definitely have slowed, but will we see increased pressure on prices upwards? Time will tell. Duration to sell is increasing, but it's ever so slow, and sales volume overall is stable. Inventory levels increasing slowly, and gross supply volumes on Trade Me is stable, but perhaps going down with that late spring rush effect. It's Adam at Wellington. I hope that's interesting. If you need anything, give us a shout. Thanks for checking in. See you next month.